To downtown Grand Rapids tonight, where two families set out to make a difference. News 8's Jacqueline Francis has been covering the protests happening throughout the afternoon and into the evening. She joins us with more about what she saw today.
Yeah, Leon, we've been following two different demonstrations in the downtown area throughout the afternoon, the second of which just wrapped up a couple hours ago as the Justice for Black Lives organization protested outside of the Grand Rapids Police headquarters for the third week in a row. But it was the first protest of the afternoon that was led by Breonna Taylor's very own family as they continue their fight for justice.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
One cause, two families, leading a march and a movement demanding justice for loved ones they say have been the victims of police brutality and racial inequality. The first story is one we know well. Breonna Taylor, a Grand Rapids native, has family still living in the area, leading local protests in her name and others.
I'm here to say that if I'm gonna be out here for Breonna Taylor every day, rain, sleet, snow, or shine, I'm gonna back Kavosaye Phillips family.
Kavosaye Phillips is a name we haven't heard in a while. After Grand Rapids police shut down accusations that the officers used excessive force against the 28-year-old back in May. Police say he was armed and resisted arrest, prompting officers to use force, tussling on the sidewalk. The result, these facial injuries, sparking outrage from some in the community, his mother included.
Somebody sent me a picture of my son's face looking like this. I mean, we need answers. That's all we need. We need justice. This can be anybody's child. This could have been your child.
You touch that gun, I will shoot you. Put your hands on top of your head now. This body cam footage of his arrest has since been released by GRPD. With it, the chief defending his officers' actions. But Phillips's family says it's what you don't see in the video that's left them with more questions than answers. A feeling Breonna Taylor's family knows well as they react to the newly released grand jury recordings in her case.
There are so many inconsistencies from each officer interviewed on multiple occasions. The story keeps changing. Yeah, we're the ones that should bow down. We're the ones that should back up.
Grand Rapids City Manager Mark Washington did briefly stop by that first demonstration of the afternoon before they began marching, telling me that he does support community demonstrations as long as they remain peaceful. Now, when asked about what the city is doing in response to these movements, in particular the protests that are calling out the Grand Rapids Police Department, he said that the city is making changes, even doing things that they've never done before. But he did add that with any big changes, it's going to take some time. Reporting in downtown Grand Rapids, Jacqueline Francis, News 8.